Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Nam's Art Channel. So, as promised, I told you guys that I was finishing up this sketchbook here, and there were a couple of drawings that I wanted to show you guys that I did not color in. So, this is where I left off, coloring this flower here. The next picture was the girl in the rain and the umbrella. This is the next drawing here. And again, these are pictures that I didn't color in. And these are also all drawings from Pinterest. Okay, this is another one here. All right, I don't know about you guys, but I like the yellow when it comes to people. I do have flesh tone markers, but sometimes they hit the mark and sometimes they don't. This is another one. All right. She's a little incomplete. I still have to fix her, but I think she's cute. This is another one here. These are my favorite characters to draw. I love the fact that you can give them any color hair, you know, because they're just those type of characters. So that's that one. Here's another one here. Okay, and again, this is all from Pinterest. Here is my Dalmatian dog here. I don't know if I want to color him in. I think he looks pretty good the way he looks, especially because of the black spots, the cleanness of the paper, and the fact that I did his eyes like a royal blue color, the red collar that stands out around his neck, and the little blue medallion here. So I think I did a good color combination with this, and I don't think I'm going to destroy it by adding color to it. So I'm just going to leave this one the way it is for right now. And that is it for this sketchbook, which is my second sketchbook. I am now finished with it. Everything that I wanted to do in terms of coloring has been done. And so now I want to go back into, I'm going to take a sip of my coffee here. By the way, good morning, guys. Today is Thursday. And I'm just getting my drawing in the morning, as you know I like to do. So I want to get back into the first sketchbook that I did. Now, she's all old and beat up, but I haven't finished her, and so I want to finish her as quickly as I possibly can. I already have the same sketchbook waiting for when I'm done with her. So I call all my sketchbooks her. So this is a drawing that I did yesterday. I don't know if you guys can see it very well, but again, you know, this is me just trying to improve on my faces and just trying to be creative with different drawings. I will say that these drawings I did get from a coloring book, but I just wanted to just do the faces. So for example, this is the coloring book that I got these faces from, and I love this coloring book. This coloring book just helps me out in terms of having different styles for things, and so I just looked through it and took some of the faces that I liked and I drew them on this paper here. So also this coloring book. You can get it from Amazon if you're interested in it. I will try to link to Amazon down below for that coloring book. But this is the drawings that I took from there. So I brought some new pens, and I brought these guys here. I saw these pens on Project Runway. I love watching Project Runway because I like to see the pens are falling all over the place. I like to see the people draw when they sketch. And so I saw these pens and I brought them from Staples. They're pretty good. This is all that I used on this page here. I do like them, but I'm kind of intimidated by them because I like to draw or sketch in pencil first, and then I like to outline with either a black marker such as this. But yesterday I said, you know what, you have these friction markers, friction pens, excuse me, try them out and see how they do. And I actually loved the way it turned out. However, this morning I want to color this in. I haven't used my Crayola colored pencils in a while, and my Prism colored pencils in a while, so I kind of feel bad because I went to markers and I've just completely ignored my Prism color pencils. So for this page, I am going to color it in with my set of Prism color pencils here. Okay, and this is my case here where I put all of my Prism color pencils. This is all of my pencils here. So I am just going to go through these and start coloring in this drawing that I have. These are all of my pencils. I absolutely love this case. And of course, I purchase everything, well, almost everything, either from Amazon or Staples. This, if I didn't mention it before, I got this from Staples. All right, so I'm just going to take a sip of my coffee here. All right, so let's see. I'm also going to get out my trusty sharpener here, just in case I need to sharpen any of my pencils. And I haven't used this in a while, like I said, so yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the Crayola color pencils work against this paper. With this sketchbook that I'm using, I'm not sure what kind of paper it is. It's probably just regular paper. I don't think that it's mixed media paper at all. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how these colored pencils work. So, the first one I'm going to color in, this is the Prism color pencil in the color of magenta. So I just want to take this color here and I just want to color in girlfriend's hat here. She got a nice pretty hat, and let's see how this looks against the paper here. You guys know I love coloring with markers, alcohol markers. And yeah, so it's just a different look. There's nothing wrong with the Prismacolor pencils or the Crayola color pencils. It's just that my choice has been the alcohol markers. I love the way that, you know, they look. But this is turning out to look pretty good. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. Sometimes the marker too, it tends to, you know, markers, because they're alcoholic, they're alcohol, not alcoholic, they're alcohol markers. They tend to have a odor to them, and so using the Prismacolor pencils, I don't have to worry about that. Even though I love the look of the alcohol markers, I love the smoothness that it provides when you're working with alcohol markers. With the color pencils, there is a pencil that you can blend. I think it's a color blender, it's called. And you can use that. But yeah, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. It does definitely gives it a more softer look. But using the blender, you know, it will help with all of the coloring. And it'll just help blend it out and make it look a little bit smoother. Okay, so I'm just going to fill in her hat here. Yeah, so how are you guys doing? How is the weather treating you all? I'm still very partial to the cold weather right now. Although there are days where I have my moments where I want it to, you know, be a little bit warmer. But I don't want it to be warm too quickly, because I feel like we just got into the winter months. So, but yeah. All right, so I am done doing the hat. This magenta color really looks nice. Okay, that's not bad. And you see the pencil gives it a softer look. So, and then let's see. I want to color her hair next. Of course, I'm going to make her hair black because then it will stand out more. So we're going to color in her hair black. And I have to sharpen my pencils. Yeah. So this gives it a nice look as well. I enjoyed drawing these girls here. It came, you know, pretty easy to me. My challenge before was to just have a whole bunch of characters on one page, you know, but I seem to have done a pretty good job with that. And that's something that I will be working on to perfect as I continue my drawing sketch journey here. I'm just going to color that in so it'll all blend and look even as possible. Yeah, so that's something that I want to perfect. People, you know, doing a lot of, even if you can like draw in a couple of buildings or something like that, just make it all look like one, and you can point out the different things that you would see in that picture. I think that would be fun to do. All right, So, guys, I have a cold. I have a cold. I don't like having a cold. And I know it's a cold because my itchy throat was trying to come back, and I was just like, nope, it's not happening. But I definitely have a cold because I'm constantly blowing my nose, and I hate that. So I'm going to have to keep, doing what I need to do to make sure that I don't get sick. But it is definitely a nasal cold, nasal drip, whatever you want to call it. All right, so that's her for right now. I think she looks super, super cute. Yeah, she looks really good. All right. Okay, so I'm going to venture with some other colors here. I'm not sure if I want to outline her because I did the outline with the friction pens. I'm not sure if I want to outline it in my black pen here. If I had left the pictures with just the friction pens, then, that probably would have been better because you could see the different types of colors with the pens here. So maybe in the next drawing that I do, I will just trace with the friction pens, and I will leave it as opposed to coloring it in. So I do have more of these. I think I have one more color left, but I have to find it. All right. So let's see. I really should take these colors out because as you use them, it's a good idea to sharpen them so that when you put it back in and you need the color again, you won't have to worry about sharpening it. All right, so let's see. I want to give her a color for her lips. I think I'm going to do a basic red. Is this red? What color is this? This is Rouge Carmine. I'm not sure how this color is going to turn out. It looks like it's red though. Let's see. I have another one here. Just getting into my little kit here. Let's see. This one is Rouge. Oh, this is Crimson Red. All right. So the Crimson Red is a little bit, it's a deeper or maybe a brighter color than the original one that I used, which was the magenta. So I used the magenta for the hat, and this is the crimson red that I'm going to use for the lips. And let's see how this one looks. Another thing with using Crayola color pencils or Prism color pencils, you have a better chance of finding flesh tone colors when you are drawing to fill in people or buildings or whatever it is that you're doing. And there's no rule, I don't have to stick to just Prism color pencils. I can still use my the washable markers. I could still use them and just have like a mix of maybe Prism color pencils and the washable markers. So okay, so I got those done. Let's make her earrings a different color. Is there earrings here? I want to make that a different color. Try to make it stand out. Okay, so the next color I'm going into is, what is this? Blue Paradon blue? Something like that. Oh, wow. Look how pretty that is. Yeah, that makes it stand out. And I'm still challenged by color, guys. So, you know, the beginning of my channel, I stated that I wanted to be more bold in my color. And I have been doing a pretty good job with that as well. So, look how this just, wow. This just pulls out the whole entire drawing. I like that. That looks pretty. Yeah, that looks really pretty. All right, so that's how she's looking so far. She looks pretty good. All right, so now I'm going to go in with, oh, you know what? I need to do her brows here. In black. I could also like do some eyeshadow looks with her eye here, but that's an idea. That's an idea. That's an idea. Let's do that. Let's do that. Why not? Right? Why not? Yeah, let's give her this color. This is aquamarine. Let's give her this color. Give her a little pop of eyeshadow here. And I'm going to color this in, and I'm just going to color it in right at the line here that I have, so that I'm staying within the frame of her eye, of her lid rather. All right. Oh, that looks nice. Okay, perfect. All right. Oh, that looks really good. Okay. So now I'm going to select a skin color for her. Let's see. I seem to have like a lot of yellows and deep yellow, light yellow. Take a swig of coffee. Okay, let's see. Okay, good. I'm getting into some other colors here. Let's see, what is this one? This is, oh, light peach. Okay, so I'm using light peach. This is very light. This is light peach. And let's just color her. And oh, wow. Light peach it is. Look at that. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I am talking about here. These flesh tone colors, excuse me, they're everything. Look how it just made this picture pop. Wow. Do her ear. All right, and of course I already have to sharpen it, but that color is really nice. I really like how this color is turning out. So I'm gonna have to make sure I remember the name of this color so that when I do the rest of the people in terms of shading their faces and such, I know what color to go to. Yeah, this is pretty. This is really pretty. And I try to get in all of those little nooks and crannies of the picture. I have to see if I can get my color blender also to help me smooth it out a little bit more. Also, fun fact, when you hold the pencil, you guys probably know this already, but for those of you who don't, I'm going to explain. So when you hold the pencil like this, you get like a lighter coloring happening, and it just helps you to move your pencil around easier. If you want the coloring to be a little bit more intense, then you're going to hold the pencil a little closer down to the tip here, and that will give you more control, but it's also going to add more pressure to your paper and what you are drawing to give you more of an intense color. So that's just a fun fact when you're coloring, learning how to hold the pencil. See? I try to teach you guys things on my channel. But yeah, that was a fun fact that I learned. I was like, oh, okay. And then it worked, didn't it? It worked. It worked. So just using those techniques that I just mentioned. And then, of course, when you get a little bit closer, you know, when you want to get more of those little fine details in your drawing, then holding the pencil closer like this will help you to do that as well. For example, like if you want to get the scratchiness out of the picture because of the texture of the paper, you hold the pencil a little bit closer to the point so that you can get those little fine, you can color in those little fine little threads that's in the paper. I forget what you call them, but it's I like to call them like little threads in the paper. And just look how much smoother that is using those techniques. See? She looks really, really good. I'm so proud of her. I'm proud of the colors that I chose. You know, her eyes are popping, her lips are popping. The color of her skin, it looks nice and smooth as opposed to looking, you know, like grainy. So, yeah, that works. All right, guys, so that is the end of my video for this morning. I am running out of time. I am going to finish this up, and of course, I will show you the end result of the rest of the characters that I have here on the page in another art video. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to my video. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about my drawing. If there's things that you would like to see me improve on, maybe give me some challenges to do with a drawing or something like that, it would be greatly appreciated. Thanks for now, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.